Mm.
Hello!
Hello, everybody!
Good
Hello.
evening!
We need to sort out we've gone live very quickly, but we need to sort out the camera because you can barely see anything. Mind you, I think, isn't this usually a little bit nearer to us? There we go.
How's that? How's that, everyone?
That's much better.
How is everyone this evening?
Now that looks like a proper mukbang.
Are
you all right reading that from there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's better. Hello!
Hello, lovely people. And so glad you could join us this evening. We shall wait a few minutes, as we normally do.
We'll say a quick hello to everyone, but especially to our channel members and our mods, everyone that's here tonight already, 35 in the house. Pat the Pot.
I've just turned Pat the Pot off because she was blinking red.
On the sidelines this evening.
She was getting on my nerves. So yeah, we've got a real plethora of stuff this evening, which we're very excited about. And two of the things here are going to be a taste test because we've never had them before.
Yes.
But the rest we've had before. A beautiful homemade coleslaw made with courgette, carrot, red onion and black olive. A little bit of white wine vinegar, mayo. My classic burger sauce, which you can't see because it's too bright. It's bright pink. It's mustard, mayo, ketchup, gherkins and tomatoes chopped up. Ketchup, mayo and mustard, chips, onion rings and said nuggets from Aldi that we'll be trying, and the Richmond burger, which we'll be trying. I'm
very interested to try the Richmond burger.
So I've got, on this one, just lettuce and a Richmond burger with an applewood slice on it while it was in the oven. And that's just 2 veg fingers with spinach and an applewood slice under it. Still trying to be reasonably healthy even on treat night.
Yeah, absolutely. We have got our mods in the house. We are fully modded this evening.
Amazing.
So yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you to everyone for being here.
Thank you for being our friends.
I'm really looking forward to diving in, but we'll wait a moment longer, I think.
Yes, I need to say a very special thank you because you've already seen the beautiful dinner service with the multicoloured plates bought for us by HH Art Design, the lovely Helen. And then today, there I was, sitting in my kitchen, minding my own business, not speaking to nobody. Knock at the door. I thought, who's that?
Who is it?
On a day like this. So I goes to the door, there's a box on the doorstep, parcel there for you, love. Those vegan guys, it says on it. I thought, what's this now? The beautiful wine glasses that go with this dinner service, a beautiful gift from Linda, Ian, and Harad and Fudge.
Thank you so much.
That's us 3 vegans and Harad's life here on YouTube.
Yes, beautiful.
Thank you, my darlings. Thank you so much.
A beautiful, weighty wine glass.
They're gorgeous. They're so gorgeous. Such good quality.
Yes.
Really good quality. Beautiful.
So,
anyway, thank you.
Is anybody eating this evening with us? Is anybody eating a meal? Is anybody just snacking? Snacks on the side, at the very least, are always advisable.
Especially when we're going to be shoving all this down us gob. And we've not eaten very much today, actually. We had breakfast this morning. And then we had a bowl of soup. I made a potato and leek soup last night. Oh, guys, I've only gone and bought jackfruit today. I'm going strange. Tofu. Tempeh. Jackfruit.
It's all good. It's all good.
You know how we have wraps a lot, and usually I buy via kebab from spiced or something. Just want to see if I can do my own with jackfruit. You know.
Absolutely. Oh, thank you so much, David. Thank you for the super chat.
Thank you, David.
Bless you, kind sir. Ashleen is snacking, vegan gaze. I'll be cooking up some snacks. had my healthy stuff earlier.
Oh, there's another one to follow, Vegan Gaze. Oh, she's a right lad. She's right lovely. In fact, I had a chat with her in Stories series. And if none of you have seen the Skype Shenanigans, the vegan stories, check them out. She's in there.
Wonderful they are.
Lad's in there.
Wonderful. Leanne is halfway through putting the tree up.
Ah.
And Deneen is making crispy tofu sandwiches. Essence of the Celts. Yes, snacking on veg and dip. Good, good, good. Meadow, bit early for dinner here in Canada.
Oh, yeah.
Fair dues.
How about an afternoon snack?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Kelly. Jackfruit on a Saturday in Oldham. Be rude not to.
I can't wait to, Kelly, you know, I can't wait to try it out on wraps. I bought wraps specifically to force myself to do it over the next couple of days. Over the next few days, vlog-wise, I am redoing my homemade Bailey's vlog. Might even do that tomorrow, Jay, because it won't take that long. And I'd like to get that out for Christmas so that people can make their own at home because it's so easy and it's delicious.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do a falafel vlog as well. I might try and be posh and put cranberry inside them, you know, like you said, we'd have those ones. And that makes it festive then, doesn't it?
Festive falafel?
Full of cranberry. Jay, I'm really hungry.
Let's just, why don't we just eat? Why don't we just eat? I'll just say Stacey, and I highlighted it because it's very similar, or similar to what we're having. For once, eating at the same time, vegan burger and chips tonight, tut-tut, not healthy, but had a hard day.
Oh, well, I've combined our mukbang with my treat night. As you'll see as you've seen if you've been keeping up with our health series, we're eating really well just lately. And in fact, the night before and the night before that, both completely whole food plant-based. Lunch today, completely whole food plant-based. It's yeah, so this is treat night. Sir, would you mind?
Absolutely. So this evening we are on the Pinot Noir
from Aldi.
From Aldi. I think it's about $3.90.
Marvelous.
Because as you know,
so before we start eating, I thank you once again to Linda, Ian and Hangout and Fudge for these beautiful glasses. And cheers to you all, you fantastic people who support us on this channel and come and spend your time with us. We love you so very, very much.
Damn right.
I know that sounds really cheesy and shit, but honestly, it's true. It's true. So
cheers.
Anyway, I've said it.
Cheers,
my darling.
And if you're not subscribed, now would be the time to subscribe if you enjoy sentimentality, because there's going to be lots more of that over the Christmas period, because we're both quite emotional chaps, particularly at the festive time.
I think I'd like to take this down now,
yeah,
so that I can prepare.
I don't know if there's going to be a huge amount of preparing to do.
Well, I want some of this burger sauce.
You know what? Cheers, I didn't have any.
You know what? I'll do it there so you can see it.
Oh,
because it's a very chunky sauce. This, as I said, this sauce is vegan mayo, ketchup, English mustard, chopped up gherkins, and chopped up tomatoes.
Graven,
probably going to have some of that on here as well.
Graven says, like your glasses, they look very goth to me. They are a little bit goth.
They are
actually.
very, very goth. I love that about them, though.
In style and shit, and sort of cut.
I'd put them in our wish list on Amazon because I was going to get them myself as a Christmas present, and now beautiful Linda Ian and Harrod have done that for me, which makes it all the more special because it's from someone else. So I'm like, oh, yes. Beautiful dinner service, beautiful glasses.
We're lucky lads.
And when you consider we're vegan vloggers, it's about bloody time. And of course, this is one of them, the glass lidded containers from Muddy Paws.
Yes.
The air fryer from the Instant Pot from May.
Unbelievable and amazing. Genuinely amazing.
Right. Shall we try this here Richmond burger, Jason?
So we've got Richmond burger and we've got the
just vegetable fingers.
Vegetable fingers, just birds, vegetable fingers, nice and simple. Starting on the Richmond burger, yeah?
Yeah, I want to see what it's like.
I might just leave my plate where it is, you know, as long as I don't make too much of a mess.
It's definitely got a different flavour profile to the sausages.
It's hard to tell for me because it's all being consumed as part of the whole burger experience.
And this is the thing, we would never eat a burger just a burger. It would always have fixings.
Mm-hmm.
So, as an accompaniment to the fixings, it's great.
No, that's lovely. Yeah.
I'm going to try one of these from Aldi in a minute.
Yeah, I'm impressed with the Richmond burger.
And the great thing about having coleslaw in here is when we're done with it tonight, put the lid back on, put it in the fridge. The hummus and the tuna I made a few days ago, which are in these glass lidded containers. It's not a fallacy. These make your food last longer and taste better. The glass ones. They genuinely do. I took my tuna out the other day, yesterday, to do as a cracker.
Yeah.
We had a Ritz rabbit with tuna on. I took it out, it was like the day I made it, and it had been in there 3 days.
It was amazing, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right. Chicken dipper. In fact, I'll try a little bit on its own.
Where are these from again?
Aldi. These are Aldi's own in a bag.
Aldi's own chicken
Are they
dippers.
$1.99 or something?
Something like that, yeah. Oh, on its own first,
I'm trying it on its own first.
The Richmond burgers are awesome, by the way. Makes a great burger. Ah.
Again, that's something I'd never do. Do you know what I mean? I would always dip.
It's good though. Well done, Aldi.
I'm going to dip in mustard and mayo first. English mustard. I love getting English mustard out of the jar with a spoon because you get to lick the spoon after. Oh, I love that kick. I love it. I don't know if you guys saw, but I came up with a new recipe the other night. Well, it's not new, it's our version of an established recipe, Spanish chickpea stew. I did a bit of a spin on it. Guys, oh my goodness, it was so delicious. Wasn't it?
Yeah, it really was. It was top-notch stuff. The plebeian wrote something before and I was going to read it out and it's been retracted.
Oh.
I can't remember. I don't want to paraphrase, do you know what I mean? So...
No, it's been retracted. That must be for a reason.
Yes. Yes. I think Hench is in the house. Good evening, Hench. Looking at us, judgingly.
Hey, this is reasonably healthy for us, this.
Yeah. It is.
Hey, have you noticed, Hench, before how much whole food plant-based eating we've been doing of late?
Rocking it.
You and your bloody gob. Going in my head. Shut your mouth, man. Let me be fat with pastry. No, I've been loving it, actually, Hench.
Yeah, it's
having a great time. Losing weight, feeling better, really enjoying food. Still bad tooth, unfortunately. But I'm at the dentist on Monday, but I don't get my teeth until the 21st of December.
The plebeian. Sounds silly, but doesn't beautiful crockery add to the majesty of a meal? Yes.
No. Have you seen my Instagram feed? Since I got this new crockery, girl, I started suddenly thinking, Paul, you need to put more effort in. You've got these beautiful plates now. Look at my Instagram feed 2 weeks ago, and then for the last 2 weeks. Those vegan guys. It does have a bit of a sausagey taste, the burger.
It does.
They've got those like similar herbs and spices in that they use to make the Richmond vegan sausages, which is a good argument for people. Because when people say, God, don't the Richmond vegan sausages taste like Richmond sausages? You can say, yeah, that's because it's the same herbs and spices. That's what you've always loved, the herbs and spices.
Yeah.
Not the tortured flesh.
It's always the flavourings, isn't it? Always the flavourings.
Not the animal killed against its will. The spices.
Stuart's in the house from the library is open. If you're into anything book related, do give the library is open a follow. And of course, it'd be rude of me not to say give Hench a follow, but I'm sure you're all following him already. So there you go. But yeah, Stuart saying was confirming the vegan Baileys that you make is indeed fabulous.
It's good stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
I want a bit of this coleslaw.
Yeah, it's I still think the Linda McCartney quarter pounders have got it.
Oh, I think they'll always be our favourite burgers. But don't forget we bought these because they were 99p.
Of course.
And then we froze them. They've been in freezer a couple of weeks. And
Of
we're
course.
slowly getting through the stuff in the freezer. Slowly but surely.
Roz. Hello, guys from New Jersey. Hello, Roz. Thank you for being here. Thank you all for being here. And if you're enjoying seeing us sit here, stuffing us faces, then please do give us a thumbs up because it really helps massively.
Got friends in New Jersey in, is it called Manasquan?
I'm going to have some of this coleslaw because I haven't yet.
It's very worth it.
Louise, definitely worth trying the Richmond burgers, but I kind of feel like I'm having a sausage burger.
Well, no, the texture's different, I think.
Yeah, but yeah, they're well worth giving a try.
Especially if you can get them for 99p.
Some of this.
Now, if some of you lovely people watching are actually enjoying the video, if you could shut the chat for a second and hit the like button, we would really appreciate that. And it helps the video get seen more. So, you see, that's what the burger looks like inside.
Alice, I just want to say thank you again for doing the small business video. I've had so many sales. It's amazing.
Oh, pretty plant pots. Brilliant.
Fabulous.
I'm so glad.
I'm guessing that's probably why you're rapidly running out of pots. I'm sure I saw a post
You know,
the other day saying get your orders in quickly because you're running out of plant pots.
I wish more businesses would have got in touch with us actually and took up that. Because the idea of a fully vegan commercial break in a programme on mainstream television was where that came from. Wouldn't it be nice to sit watching, you know, Strictly Come Dancing with its new, you know, LGBT arc and watch a load of vegan commercials? You'd be like, yeah, see now, world is getting progressive. They said it when I didn't believe them.
Graven's saying about mentioning, a few people have mentioned the Impossible Burgers. We've not had them yet, have we? The Impossible Burgers.
No.
We'll probably get them at some point when they're on sale. I've still, even after all this time, I've still not got used to kind of sort of eating, talking, reading, and responding. I'm getting better at it. Alice said, yes, Pretty Plant Pots. I'm running out, but I managed to get 60 today, luckily, so that should see me through Christmas.
Brilliant.
Excellent. Yeah, those people that have had the Impossible Burgers, what's the verdict? Within the community, we've got 107 in the house. There's got to be a few people that have had the Impossible Burgers. They're very expensive over here in the UK.
A few more likes, it'd be awesome.
Yeah, give us a
Even
thumbs
out
up.
the ratio between watchers and likers.
Yeah, what's the verdict, people, on the Impossible Burger? Graven says, Impossible Burgers taste like meat burgers. It's freaky.
Homemade coleslaw is so the way to go. Because you make it the way you want. Carrot, courgette, red onion, black olive. Oh, it sounds weird. It's a good mix.
Nice one, Bethany. The new Wimpy Burger uses the Impossible Burger. It's amazing.
You on your second burger? Oh, you haven't even.
No.
What have you been eating, man? I've eaten all my Richmond burger now.
I've eaten some chips. I've eaten about 3/4 of the coleslaw that I had on my plate. This is good, actually.
But how much of that is to do with the cheese and the sauces? You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Because the burger's never much about without fixings.
Ashleen, bloody hell.
Wow.
€12 for one Impossible Burger here in Spain. Tastes like meat. It's weird but popular.
€12, bloody hell.
No, I enjoyed that. It was a good burger. Yes, Leanne.
What?
A burger's only as good as its fixings.
It's very true. Oh, you know, whenever I hear the word fixings, it reminds me of how much I'm missing Survivor.
I know.
We used to watch, you know, the American series Survivor. Oh, it's always so good.
If you're into reality television, and I know it's not everyone's cup of tea, but reality television, Survivor is probably the first and the best, isn't it?
Can you remember any of the titles of any of the films we've watched recently, which we will undoubtedly talk about at the end of this?
I can remember one, possibly two films, and obviously two series. Stay tuned for that chat later. Because we inevitably always get on to chatting about what we've all been watching over the last week or two. Oh, ASMR Pillow says, the Aldi vegan brioche buns, yes. Amazing. They're amazing. Proper value for money.
99p for 4. Incredible.
Proper value for money, yeah.
They're in. Not the last Aldi vlog, the one before that, because the last one we tried to focus on Christmas stuff. It'd be in December and all. But they're in, I think they're in the one before that. The
vegan vlogger. Yes, I was curious on the wax on Plant Pioneer cheese. I tried looking on the home shop. No, it's a mystery.
Yeah, we've messaged them on Twitter, and someone else has emailed them. So first of us to hear back, we'll report. I'm sure they wouldn't have made a mistake like that. It was just, as soon as I saw wax, I got paranoid.
Yeah, I mean, you just don't know, do you, these days? But I mean, you would assume that it's legit and it's all fine, but sometimes manufacturers do make really silly mistakes.
They do. Often, in fact.
What they should do, really, they should employ us as consultants, global consultants, and we'll hit them. We'll hit them with the down-to-earth veganism every day. Every day we'll hit them with it. And then after a year or so, They'll get it. They'll understand, won't they? Do you know what I mean? Carol Mullen, love Survivor. Love it. Yes.
Can we get the likes to match the views?
Oh, that'd be amazing. That would be lovely.
Can we get the likes to match the views?
Chris and Will in the house. They should employ Gemini as a consultant. Yeah. Oh, Alice, that's such a shame. It can happen to anyone. A bit of a boo-boo with the old Kievs in the frozen section.
What?
They thought they were vegan, but they weren't. Had them for dinner. Thought it was too cheesy. Check the box, and it had dairy in. It does happen. These slip-ups do occur now and again, and it's important to just remember, learn, move on, crack on with it. I want to eat more things. I've not even started on this yet.
It's very nice.
A few more chips.
Thank you, moderators, for dealing with what's obviously an arsehole. If you're not here to chat and have fun, don't be here. It's pretty simple. I won't come to your house if you didn't want me there.
Thank you to everyone who's given us a thumbs up, by the way. It's really appreciated. And
thanks,
genuinely,
guys.
The reason we ask is because it does genuinely help with YouTube. It helps get the word out there. It helps us connect with more people through YouTube and through social media. And we're on the mission. We're on the 10K mission at the moment. And it may take longer than we want it to take, but we want all of you to help us to hit 10K. And if we can do it by the end of January 2021, well, that would be outstanding. That would be absolutely outstanding.
Whenever we do it, it'll be outstanding. If we do it.
Yeah.
And if we don't, we can dream, can't we?
Well, the simple rule of thumb, if we carry on creating content, then eventually we'll get to 10K, even if it takes 10 years. But yeah, we're going to keep making down-to-earth vegan content anyway for you all to enjoy. And then
those likes and views are evening up. Thank you so much, lovely people. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We really appreciate it. We really do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. Forewarned is forearmed. Those of you that know me and know the channel well, you already know I'm an emotional person. Not sad. Happy emotions. I'm probably going to get really emotional over Christmas. Even on the lead up to it, it feels like it's been such a heavy year.
Oh, it has, without a doubt. It has.
Such a heavy year. And Christmas has always been the time, regardless of what's been going on in our lives, because you get the time off work and everything, where we've chilled out and just really enjoyed our time together and our food and our drink and, you know, all of the above. And this year I'm looking forward to it like never before. Stuff like that sometimes makes me emotional. Doesn't mean I'm going to cry all the time. Just means I'm going to be sentimental. Don't hate me for it. It comes from my heart.
Helen says, I've been craving sweet stuff lately. Most unusual. You've not usually got a sweet tooth, Helen. Maybe it's the festive spirit coming in, and that's activated your sweet tooth. Oh, nice one, Stu.
What?
It says, oh, proper random one, but if there's anyone on here near Stockport, the Asda there is amazing for vegan stuff, both Christmas and every day. Absolutely well impressed. Nice one. Yeah, I'm the same, Kelly. Kelly says, I'm getting more and more emotional as I get older. I cry at so much these days. I even cry at videos of cats and dogs on Instagram.
I do now and again. Might I have more wine?
Yes, I'm recognising that. It's happening to me. And then I'll have like maybe a couple of weeks where I'm like, I've turned into a robot again.
Do you know what it is? When we're young, and I'm not saying we're old, but when we're young, we really believe in dreams. And those dreams might possibly include a world where everyone gets along, where people are good to each other, where people with plenty of pie share it with those with less pie.
Share that pie, yes.
Where colour is seen and respected, sexuality, gender are seen and respected. We all have that as the place that's achievable. And then as we get older, I think this, sorry, it's just my personal opinion, the world kind of keeps punching you in the face and saying, oh yeah, then explain that person over there who just did that. Or about this person here who said that. They fit into your little world vision. And you start to see that, you know, it's probably not quite as probable as you thought. Christmas or Eid or Diwali or Passover or Kwanzaa or any of these celebrations where we spend time together with our blood families and our extended families, and we genuinely say, I wish you goodwill. I hope you're happy now that it's Christmas time. Do you know what I mean, though? So I think all the more we get emotional at this time of year, because it's a constant reminder that it is possible. It is possible. We can all be nice to each other. We can get along. We can show kindness and acceptance and love and encouragement. Why don't we do it more?
Well, we do. We do, don't we?
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Cheers, mister.
Cheers.
On a slightly more amusing note.
Amusing? Tom
says, thank you for being here, Tom. The not to be touched until Xmas vegan treat haul has been breached again. I repeat, the not to be touched until Xmas vegan treats haul has been breached again.
Tom and Victoria.
Where's your willpower?
What is going on with you two? By the way, thank you so much for the recommendation. Marianne. Oh my God, it was amazing.
So good.
We smashed it. Such a good cast. Such a brilliant story.
So,
Thank you.
Tom Hemming's recommendation on...
Actually, I think it was Victoria's.
Victoria, I apologise, Victoria.
I got your back, girl.
Marianne, if you're into horror, absolutely excellent.
Brilliant.
And we watch a lot of horror, and there's a lot of guff out there. There's a real lot of 5.5 out of 10 horror films, aren't there? We've seen a few of them. We'll never get that time back. But yeah, Marianne, brilliant series, really, really good.
French, English subtitles, takes nothing away. So good. So good.
Tom says, glad you liked it. Victoria knows her horror.
They're damn good.
So that's your real name, is it, Graven?
What?
Marianne.
Ah.
You said Marianne, and I said, how the hell did they know my real name? Marianne. Very similar.
Yeah, because this was Maria.
Yeah.
Maria. And the French accent, beautiful.
It is.
Oh, love it. I'm so glad this was treat night. I'm having such a nice time. I guarantee I feel sluggish in an hour though. We've learned, haven't we, already?
Yeah.
We have a whole food plant-based meal and we feel great afterwards. Anything processed, slightly different.
Cause and effect. I said it on one of our meal update vlogs the other day. It's not, well, let's put it this way. It can be rocket science. It doesn't need to be rocket science. And simple observations, you know, I said no one's ever going to stop me eating pizza. But we definitely feel differently when we've eaten predominantly whole food plant-based for a few days, don't we?
Absolutely.
It's noticeable, like, it is noticeable. So that's the reality. And that's the kind of, you know, we've said, haven't we, the heading towards a 5-2 split. That's what we're aiming for, isn't it? For consistency, a 5-2 split on the whole foods plant-based, and then 2 days where it might not be fully whole food plant-based. Yeah.
However, even on those days, because like if the entire day is whole food plant-based and then I do a sausage casserole and the one item there that isn't with the sausages, then it's not a whole food plant-based day. And I'm fine with that because most of it has been. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Wriggle away, hench. You wriggle away. Although I doubt you ever feel sluggish. You have a spring in your step like a gazelle, perhaps, maybe. Chris Williams, thank you for joining us. Hello, guys, and everyone in the chat. That's a good point, actually, Sarah, going back to the horror topic. Horror books are more scary than horror films sometimes. I would agree, because what we can conjure up in here is often far scarier for us than something that's shown on the screen.
I think that's a telling reveal of how you read things. So you read as if you are in there, as if you are one of the characters, whereas I read wanting to see it through this character's eyes. So I don't become them, but I see it through them.
Yeah, I get you. Oh, you know what? I'm all right as well. The last mukbang we did,
We got really full.
But I'm actually all right. I think we've kind of paced ourselves a little bit more, haven't we? Yeah.
And I didn't go crazy either.
Well, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Quite a few people are like that. Alice says, I'm such a baby. I don't do horror at all. It gives me nightmares. Oh, bless you, Helen. Thank you so much for the super chat. That is hugely appreciated. Thank you so much. Graven, what's for dessert? You know what? We're not massive. Well, we do have sweet tooth.
What's TVG in that?
We do like desserts.
Oh, you're a bastard.
Excuse me. But we're not ones for having dessert immediately after the main meal. So it'd normally be at least 45 minutes to an hour. What we'd like to do is have our main meal, then a little bit afterwards have a decaf coffee and a little minty, and then maybe later on, if we're still feeling like we want a bit of something, then maybe a sweet treat.
But usually only like a piece of chocolate, like those bars we got from Whitaker's.
Yeah. Or occasionally.
Or those little, you know, those little chocolate pots. Oh, we just hit 100 likes. Thank you, guys. Guys, we've got about 70 dislikes as well. Oh, there's some horrible homophobes out there and anti-vegan, terrible people.
I hope so.
I ignore them for the most part. They do me head in. But now and again, I get right bitchy and say something foul.
Makes me feel alive when people hate me.
I like having rent-free space in people's heads. And even people who just come to dislike your video, you're still in the red. That's why they're doing it. It's like, hi.
Yeah, I was going to say, sometimes in terms of like sweet stuff, not so much in the winter months, it has to be said, but in the summer, we may occasionally just, you know, opt for something really simple like the vegan Magnum and the vegan Cornettos are both beautiful. So particularly in the summer months, now and again. However,
the other day I already had some in the freezer, but they've been in there ages, so I put them in my compost, frozen bananas. I bought 5 recently, and I left them to get really sweet smelling. And I've frozen them tonight because I said to Jason, I've got desiccated coconut there, cocoa powder. If I want a treat at night, there is nothing wrong with me putting a couple of bananas and a little dash of plant milk, coconut, cocoa powder in the blender, making myself some nice cream. Still a treat, still tastes delicious. Really good for you. Not too much desiccated coconut though, because it's quite high fat.
Yeah.
You have to watch everything, don't you?
Oh, Hench says, you know we will, Hench. TVG, you must try our millionaire shortbread recipe from our latest video. So naughty tasting, but super healthy. My favourite recipe ever.
Oh,
nice
cool.
Nice one. Yeah, we will.
Should we do it on a vlog?
Hench? Should we do it on a vlog, Hench?
Do you want us to do it on a vlog?
Would you like that? Would you like that? And if you just joined us, this is Those Vegan Guys.
Hench, have you got used to our northern humour yet?
I hope he has.
Have a little bit more of this. This is lovely, honestly.
The vegan metalhead just ate dinner, brackets, tea, had a bean curd, green bean, rice noodle stir fry, topped with sesame seeds and kelp flakes.
Ooh.
That sounds very nice, vegan metalhead. Very nice indeed.
And very healthy. I'm going to have some more of these chips.
Hench says, ha ha ha, yeah, you should. Yeah. Well, that sounds like a great idea.
I'm grabbing all my remaining bits.
Ah, brilliant. Nice one. Nice one, Hench.
What?
May have sent you a recipe via email. Brilliant.
Thanks for letting us know, because I don't check the emails all the time. As a legal representative found out recently.
Yeah, I'm all over that.
I'm not in trouble, by the way. Employment Tribunal.
Nice, Graven. I'm having a tofu pot pie for dinner. Very nice. Kelly, the plates are amazing. Honestly, they really are. It's took our Insta game to the next level, like we said before.
Dropping food on me. You mucky puppy.
Sorry.
Oh, you mucky puppy. Mum Rona, what have you raised? Here.
Hi, Mum. Hi, Dad. Hi, Auntie Pearl. If you're there. Are you there? Are you all there?
Hi, Mum and Dad. Hi, Auntie Pearl.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I am glad we chose this meal for tonight, Jason.
Yeah.
And I'm glad it's treat night, because it's like, this feels like a treat.
Yeah.
Whether I was saying that in the morning is a whole other story.
The vegan vlogger. Does ISIS mess with the tree? I've more baubles under my sofa than on the tree.
No.
She's very good, actually, isn't she?
We've always had very, very good cats. Good. I discipline them right. And cats take discipline really well if you do it young, and they learn quickly. Like, no cat that we've ever had would ever dream of jumping up onto a kitchen worktop while we were in the house. Isis is the only one here because of the kitchen window. She still likes to sit in the window.
Yeah. But she never goes over there.
No. And as soon as she sees us pull up in the car, if she's in the kitchen window, so she gets down and goes and eyes because she knows.
She does.
And we never let them in our bedroom either. Well, we do for a fleeting visit.
A fleeting visit.
Like, they can pop in while we're getting dried after a shower and just say hello and stuff. But never allowed them to sleep in our room. Mind you, I'm quite the allergen.
Yeah, you don't have a good time with it, do you? Really? Hi, Rebecca, by the way. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for the shout out. Hello, Paul and Jason and everyone, by the way. Yeah. So, yeah, she doesn't really bother with the tree. I've got a picture of her, I think, from a few years ago, where she was kind of sat quite happily under the tree, like a wonderful, beautiful little Christmas present. But generally, she doesn't tend to bother now. But then saying that, you said the other day, we have had this specific tree for like over 10 years. So it's probably also to do with the fact that she's very used to the tree as well. Werner, do you guys in the UK have Crescio chocolate bars? I don't believe so. I couldn't say 100%, but I've not heard of those before. Crescio.
What's that name in green there?
Stop punishment without crime.
Thank you for becoming a channel member. Much appreciated.
Hazel from Portsmouth is here, loving you both as always. Thank you so much, Hazel. That's lovely. Hello, Peter. Some of you that are just arriving, we're just finishing stuff in our faces, as you can probably tell. And to those who have been here from the start, well, you're all legends, quite frankly. And thank you for the thumbs up and just being part of this community, because it actually really means a lot to us. The messages that we get from people and the comments across all of our social media from people who really value our content. Equally, I think being content creators on YouTube has probably helped to keep us sane this year, hasn't it? I think it's fair to say.
There's no question about that. So
I suppose what I'm saying is it swings both ways, doesn't it? It swings both ways.
Absolutely. Making content for me this year has literally been a lifesaver. Literally.
Yeah. Oh, Werner, I'm interested then, and I do hope I'm pronouncing your name right. If I'm not, I apologise. They are amazing, like a vegan Snickers.
What?
The chocolate that you mentioned before. Crescio chocolate bars. Yeah.
What were them ones we used to get from Cafe Earth? One of them was a bit like a Snickers. One of them was a bit like a Mars bar.
I don't know.
Nuts something or other. I'll call
them. Now I'm getting full.
Air fryer chips. They're great.
Lauren says Joker bars. Definitely had the Joker bar. Yeah,
no,
thank you, Edge.
Joker bar is the one that reminds me of Topic Hedge. It reminds me of Topic. We used to get them in the Vegan Town box, didn't we? Oh, loved them Joker bars. No, these are the same make. One's a bit like a Mars bar, one's a bit like Snickers, but they're like £1 each.
That vegan chick. Hi everyone, finally made it. Crazy day. Yeah, we've got some great vegan chocolate over here. To be fair, we've got some amazing stuff, but I am also conscious that there's some stuff we're completely oblivious to as well. Hmm. Are these mine?
Yeah,
Cool.
they are. I've got my last onion ring here.
Werner says, like a dark chocolate Snickers, we'll have to send you some for treat nights. Ooh. A dark chocolate Snickers? I can't think of anything much better than that.
That's what these were like at Cafe Earth, which is not opening again.
That's sad times.
So very gutted about
We can verify. Naya says, try the Monty Bojangles vegan truffles from Waitrose. Better than Thornton's. £5 from Waitrose for a big box. We got them from Tesco. I think they were on offer for £3.50, and they are spectacular.
We had them in the fridge from last Christmas until about July.
Mm.
Seriously.
They're so nice.
We're really good like that, though. Aren't we good with treats? Really, really, really good.
Yeah.
We can make them last ages, and we'll just now and again we'll say, oh, let's have one of them. Because they're individually wrapped, aren't they? Amazing.
Oh, Helen, thank you so much for joining us this evening. I'm off now to cozy up to Mr. Hawley, whether he likes it or not.
Good to you, my darling. Love to you both, Helen.
Yes. Take care. Take care of each other. And thank you for being here.
Just enjoying some homemade gingerbread men. Oh, I'm Harad.
Nice.
Lovely.
Nice.
You were a bit disappointed in Sainsbury's today, weren't you? Because you looked at what looked to be the kind of equivalent to them spiced biscuits we usually get in Aldi, but we haven't seen this year yet. And they had milk in them, didn't they? Festive, you know, biscuits or something. We just wish that manufacturers would actually look at the necessity of milk in their ingredients, because 9.99 times out of 10, you'll find it's not needed there at all. You can still make your product fantastic, and because without the milk it would be vegan. You make it vegan, your market widens, we get treats.
It's really simple, isn't it?
Dead simple.
I'm glad, Tom, that the chocolates have been neutralised. But you know what? In all reality, you've got enough time to replenish. So it's not the end of the world. If it was like, you know, a day before Christmas, might be struggling.
Plenty of time to sort them out. Does anyone else really love English mustard? Like, really love English mustard? I could sit with a jar and a spoon, but I'd get sick after about halfway through.
Wrong. Wrong.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I think it's the perfect heat.
Yeah. Vegan gays, you have a mustard problem. Yeah.
I do not. I do not.
Will and Chris. This is why we avoid buying Christmas. Oh, I've just lost it. Where's it gone?
Oh.
There we go. This is why we avoid buying Christmas wine too early. Never lasts.
Oh, we stocked up for Christmas 4 weeks ago.
Oh, mostly love of music. Thank you so much for the super chat.
I was thinking, I wonder if we might be able to give.
Oh, imagine the world. Imagine the world that we could all live in.
You know,
it might happen one day.
2021's just around the corner. And I've noticed Vegan Gaze has done a fabulous video. I haven't watched it yet, Vegan Gaze. I'm so sorry. I will do at some point. I only know about it because of Michelle. I happened to be checking out Michelle's vlog and she mentioned that Vegan Gaze had done this like 2-hour live or something with an animal sanctuary, and they'd earned over £1,000 for this animal sanctuary, and I was like, that's bloody wonderful. So now Michelle's getting on it as well, and I think Grumpy Vegan Grandad's getting on it as well. Well, I think it saturates things when too many of us do it. So maybe what we'll do come the new year is start some pressure initiatives for manufacturers. I'll type out some emails and we'll see if we can get loads of people to send emails to manufacturers to, you know, because we're a very food focused channel.
Yeah.
So let's focus on that.
It's a good idea. I think it's a good idea anyway.
What do you think, guys?
Yeah, let us know what you think. And thank you, Rebecca. Rebecca says we both looked very trim in our Christmas tree video today. The whole food, plant-based and exercise must be doing well. I know you're having a treat night tonight. Thank you.
It is. It's going very, very well, actually. Very well. Nice and slow as well. Because if you lose weight too fast, it only comes back. If you lose it as a good, steady, you know, pace. I mean, we're heading towards 3 weeks on this journey now, and I've lost £5. Just £5, and I'm really happy with that. I'm really happy with that. I'm like, yep, that'll do. That'll do for me, Beryl.
Yeah, without a doubt. Thank you for that, Lauren. The Cranky Vegan has a Patreon where all money goes to sanctuaries we vote each month. I'm going to do a quick vid on it. Brilliant. Nice one. Nice one.
See, everybody's doing what they can.
Yeah. Quite a few people are into the activism idea for the new year.
Do what on a vlog? Well, you're about the library's open.
Do it on a vlog.
Do it on a vlog. Do it on the what? Look down, there's vlog in town.
I tell you what, Sarah, whole grain mustard, the American one, it wouldn't even scratch the surface in terms of Paul's requirements when it comes to mustard. Am I wrong?
No, I like it. Coleman's English mustard all the way. I've even tried other versions of English mustard, and Coleman's is the one. It's just the one. It's great mustard.
Angharad's Life says we would love to be involved with the emails.
Well, let's do that. Yeah, let's do it. We'll do that. We'll do that come the new year. 2nd or 3rd of January, I'll do a vlog and we'll launch that. And we'll start a campaign. A very visible campaign. All of us. For urging manufacturers to look at their ingredients and see where they can reduce or what's the word? Reject animal produce. There you go. See?
Yeah. Well,
I thoroughly enjoyed.
Loved it.
Every little mouthful of that, and I'm so glad I've got some coleslaw left for tomorrow because I'd have been gutted. You sit there, sweetheart. I'll get all this put away.
That vegan chick says, I think Paul may be a paid shill for Coleman's. I can assure you he's not, but he does sound like it, doesn't he? He's like the Coleman's CEO's best mate. Disgusting.
Hey, be horrible.
No, I thought you was going to pass it me then.
No.
I like mustard, but not like Paul does.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Naya, have you tried the vegan chocolate and coconut cream drink from M&S? I can't find it anywhere. No, we tried the other day to find it when we were doing our M&S vlog. No. But we are going to make our own vegan Baileys tomorrow.
Yes.
So yeah, that's you know, just as good. Just as good. There we go. Just like that, we're back. We're right here. We're right here with yous. Do that a little bit. Right. Oh, Tim. Oh, you've disappointed me now, Tim.
What's he done?
I love English mustard with mushrooms. Sorry, Jason. Dear me. Can't be doing with that. I like it too. I'm just checking we've not missed anything whilst you was you was tidying. Nice one, Edge. That's funny.
What?
Very funny.
Do you know it doesn't with me anyway? Used to probably make me nose go funny, but now it's just I love the mouthfeel. I love the mouthfeel. I love the taste. Love the heat. It's never major heat for me, but I do love heat. I gotta love that. Right, we said we were going to talk about some of the things we've watched recently.
Screenwriter comedy series. Love you guys. Thank you, and thank you for joining us this evening. If it is indeed evening where you are, I always assume it could be anywhere in the world. As we've proven on numerous occasions with our lives, there's representation from almost every corner.
Coleman's mustard in gravy, I think.
Stings the nostrils in a good way. Nice. Coleman's mustard and V-bites ham sandwiches. Oh, delicious. So yeah, we're going to...
yeah, we said we were going to talk about some of the things we've watched recently that have kind of really...
now the food's out of the way.
I wouldn't mind a bit more wine, to be honest.
Yeah?
It's Saturday night, isn't it?
It is Saturday night.
I'm not even that bothered about having a coffee tonight, to be honest.
It is Saturday night. That's very true. It's very true. So we're going to have a quick chat about a few things we've watched recently, and of course, then we'll probably wrap things up with a quick Q&A. Mm-hmm. If anybody's got any burning questions.
Of course, we've already told you about one of the things that we would highly recommend, and that would be Braingirl.
Of course.
It really is such a good series. Discovery is one of the things we're going to talk. And Rebecca and me. Every bleeding episode. Every episode it's made me cry. It just shows you that we Trekkies, we need Trek in our lives.
We do. It's important. It's important.
When it's not, and it's particularly in this season because they're trying to get back what's been lost. Mm. It's been amazing.
Angela, I recommend October Sky on NEX. NEX? Don't know what that is.
Netflix.
Oh, is that an abbreviation for Netflix?
I think so.
Right.
Yes, Star Trek Discovery has been incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Chris and Will had just finished watching The Handmaid's Tale, and oh me, oh my. I've heard very good things about it, but I've read the book, and I don't know if I'm quite ready to watch the the series yet.
Do you not know about me and Contact? I've seen it about 80 times. We've got it on DVD.
We've read the book.
We've got the book and read that. Love Contact.
Love it.
Love Contact. Love Carl Sagan. Love everything he stood for. Gutted that he died 6 months before the film came out.
Yeah, that breaks me a little bit. That Ellie says, if you like the Star Trek films, would I like Star Trek Discovery? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, we watched the Star Wars film recently.
Yes, we did. We watched Rise of the Jedi.
Ooh.
Can't believe it. Well, this is partly because we've got 6 months free Disney Plus.
Yeah, we've got Disney. Oh, The Mandalorian.
Let's just touch for a minute on The Mandalorian.
Who's watching The Mandalorian?
And if you're not, why not?
That little baby.
I don't even think you need to be a fan of Star Wars.
Oh, the baby.
The bebe.
The little baby.
I don't think you need to be a fan of Star Wars at all to watch and enjoy The Mandalorian.
Will and Chris, I think you were the first ones to recommend The Mandalorian when we talked about Disney Plus. Oh, I love it.
Ellie, I love the bloody Mandalorian.
Isn't it great? That tiny baby. Oh.
Oh, Tim just said, yeah, no spoilers, of course. So thank you, Tim. Tim said the last episode stresses me out. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it got tense, didn't it? Really tense. Mm-hmm. And I think there's only like 1 or 2 episodes left in the second series now.
Yep.
But yeah, absolutely.
Movies.
So we've gushed on The Mandalorian briefly. Movies
that we've seen recently that have really touched us. Has anyone seen Saving Mr. Banks?
Unbelievable. Tom Hanks. Emma Thompson.
About the Disney trying to buy the rights to Mary Poppins.
Such a good film.
And how personal it was to the woman who wrote it. And why. It's so good. It's so good. Such a good film. Especially if you like Tom and Emma.
Yeah.
Great pairing. Fantastic film. Really good cast. Beautiful story. Well told. And some beautiful little gems in there, like the tape at the end.
Yeah. Saving Mr. Banks is, if you're a fan of Tom Hanks, if you're a fan of, her name's just gone out of my head again. She called?
Emma Thompson.
Emma Thompson. Thank you. Sorry.
Right.
Yeah, if you're a fan of them, but also if you are interested and love the whole story of Mary Poppins, there's a lot of revelatory information. That's the one. Yeah.
No, there really is. It's beautiful. What were the other? We watched 2 emotional films.
Uncle Frank. Was it called Uncle Frank? Uncle Frank, brilliant film.
One of you guys recommended it after I did the review on Hillbilly Elegy.
Oh, yes.
Which is another brilliant film.
Yeah.
Somebody else recommended Uncle Frank because it's that same kind of socioeconomic people demographic that are in this movie as well. Very good.
Yeah.
Oh, can we raise a glass, please, to Elliot, formerly Ellen.
Oh, yes.
Who has come out as transgender and would henceforth like to be addressed as he, him, they, them. I think it's a combo.
Glass raised.
Well done, kid.
Yes.
And Netflix showing how quickly that they can change everything. Gone through everything that formerly Ellen ever did and changed it to Elliot.
Funnily enough,
not a big deal.
Without giving anything away, funnily enough, without giving anything away, the most recent episode of Discovery touches on something very similar.
It broke me.
In a beautiful and simplistic way.
If anybody knows what we're talking about from last night's episode, that was the bit that got me. That was the bit where I was like, I thought, oh, I'm going to get away with not crying in this episode, and then that happened.
It's never going to happen.
I was like, oh, for God's sake.
Tom says, and we trust Tom now, don't we? We trust Tom and Victoria. Tom says, Mindhunter on Netflix is brilliant. Okay, we'll keep an eye out for that. I don't think we've seen that. I'm pretty sure we haven't. So thank you for that recommendation. Oh. There we go. Oh, that should be printed on a t-shirt, Chris. You will never go wrong with anything to do with Star Trek.
It's true. It's true. I've always said, judge me if you wish, I don't care. Picard was always my favourite until Janeway came along. And then Voyager became my favourite series. Now it's Discovery.
There you go. Evolution.
with Next Gen and Voyager joint second.
Stop punishment without crime. The Joker resembles how childhood trauma can affect your whole life. I think Paul will love it. We both thoroughly loved The Joker.
We did.
Absolutely stunning
Joaquin's
film.
incredible though, isn't he?
Joaquin Phoenix is phenomenal.
He is an incredible actor.
Yeah.
Because he's got so much empathy, he method acts. It's that simple.
Yeah.
He can't play a character unless he feels it. I believe.
Imran's managed to find his way out of the garage. Hey, you guys. I'm glad you're here, Imran. The mukbang was awesome.
It was delicious. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Needed it as well.
So lots of people saying Mindhunter was brilliant. A few people mentioned can't believe it was cancelled. So if we are going to consider Mindhunter, what are we setting ourselves up for in terms of series?
Is it like 2 series or 1? Or, don't you hate it when they do that as well?
Yeah, when a series is kind of cancelled before its time. It's a double-edged sword, though, because sometimes a series can then continue but not have the investment that it's had previously, and then you can see it suffering on screen. I have seen that with series before, and it's always a real shame. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Imran. But, you know, you live and learn. You live and learn. Louise, DS9 was my favourite Trek series. That's the great thing about the world of Star Trek. Everybody's got their favourites. Everyone's got their little favourite corners of the Star Trek universe.
Well, to lay it out here for you right now, in my hand, don't like DS9, sorry.
Why don't you say why? Can you give a valid reason as to why?
I'm not... it doesn't feel like Star Trek to me.
That's fine. Yeah. There's aspects of DS9 I love, but
I liked some of the characters.
I would say it's my least favourite.
I liked some of the characters. I did. And some of the story arcs. But it was...
It's because it's stationary.
I know.
The clue's in the name, isn't it?
That's the thing. It's like...
Deep Space Nine.
I'm so used to...
It's a space station.
Star Trek was always... Trek. Star Trek. Trek means a journey.
Yeah, some great stuff. So yeah, we've thoroughly enjoyed having our Disney Plus. We are really enjoying diving back into the Star Wars world, having been definitely much more on the Trekkie side for all of our lives than Star Wars, but really nice to dive back into that, get caught up with the films and the Rise of the Jedi, and kind of be fully caught up with the Skywalker saga. Now it's complete, which is brilliant. Great stuff. Great stuff.
I know that's what really happened, yeah. I know it, and he knows I know it.
Oh, Norseman. Would you recommend that, Hedge? How annoying, though, when you're really into something and it gets cancelled, and you can totally see, as a fan, that there are so many story arcs and there's so much potential growth still to be explored within a series.
I don't think we have seen that. Cover your ears, guys. I have never watched any of the Star Trek films or series, so sue me. And you don't have to have.
No.
It's not required.
It's not a requirement. It's not a requirement. It's a shame.
I knew something was coming. Something was brewing in the gob.
I think some people's, just to stay on the Star Trek thing for a second, I think some people's first introduction to Star Trek, their first experience of Star Trek, the exposure is from the William Shatner. And that is a double-edged sword, because if your first experience of Star Trek is William Shatner, it could It can make things or break things for people.
It could mar you.
It could, couldn't it?
Mar your enjoyment.
Whereas if your first experience of Star Trek is through Kate Mulgrew playing Catherine Janeway in Voyager, it may be a completely different experience. Anyway.
I do love all the Star Trek movies, though. The old cast Star Trek movies. I think the movies are fantastic.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. Tim, that's a really good question. Whilst we're on this subject, and for those that are rapidly dropping off, as time ticks on, we will end the Star Trek conversation fairly soon. Do you need to have watched previous Star Treks to enjoy Discovery, or would I get into it just watching it?
I think you'd get into it just watching it because it kind of explains itself.
Yeah. What a lot of people are actually saying about Star Trek Discovery, we're in the third series now on Netflix of Star Trek Discovery. What a lot of people are saying is actually that the third series is better than the first and the second series. And I think I would agree with that. But to be fair, the first and second series are fantastic as well. So even if you are not you don't really know the Star Trek world, but most people, even if they don't know Star Trek, have heard of like Klingons. They're in the first series, so you've already got something there to kind of latch onto. All right, so they're the Klingons. Excellent. Okay, and this is space.
Khan! The work colleague shouts Khan at me every time he sees me.
That, Leanne, is what dreams are made of, as far as I'm concerned. It's a little bit like that. You may not have seen it because I know you've got an aversion to Alan Partridge, but there's an episode of Alan Partridge where he's just repeatedly shouting Dan across a car park. And I've kind of got a similar vision in my head of just this colleague of yours just shouting Khan across the office and you just purposefully ignoring him. Anyway.
Right. Does anybody have another film recommendation? Drive. We've seen it.
Yes. Thank you, Tom. We've seen a lot of films this year. I'm reckoning that quite a few other people have seen a lot of films as well this year. Some we can't even remember because there's been so many of them. What was that one that we watched with where he was like he had a spinal injury and then he Upgrade.
No.
Upgrade, and it was like
Upgrade?
I think it was called Upgrade, where he kind of got upgraded his entire body, and he had like
Hardy.
It wasn't Tom Hardy. He had an AI chip in his head. It was like Venom, which is Tom Hardy.
Yes.
So Upgrade. I think I could be wrong on that.
Oh, it was that guy who looks like
yeah, looks a little bit
Logan.
like
Summer.
It might not be called
Logan.
Upgrade, but yeah, there are similarities between that and Venom. But both very good films. I'm fond of just a really good. We watched Captain Marvel as well last week.
Oh, it was very good.
We've not seen that. We're sort of ticking off the odd Marvel film that we've not seen yet, and we knew that was a good one and an important one to watch. So yeah, we ticked that off. Anyway,
very good. Enjoyed that. Right. Does anybody have any questions? Because we're on an hour and 18 minutes thus far. We usually try and keep it at an hour and a half.
We're going to finish this wine. Answer any questions you might have before we wrap up this lovely evening. It's always lovely chatting with you all, connecting with you all.
You enjoy your dinner?
Thoroughly. And I'm not that stuffed. I feel okay.
Yeah,
I'm okay.
Well, that's because we didn't do them like as packed as we normally would.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's this eating better's creeping into everything, and that's good. That's a good thing.
Stacey says, "Ooh, 2 Tom Hardys."
Queenie and Slim's in our watch list. Watch the trailer for it.
Oh yeah,
very good.
Yeah.
That was recommended along with Uncle Frank, wasn't it?
Nice. Great question, Chris. What are you doing with your day tomorrow?
Making a Bailey's video.
That probably won't take up the whole day.
No, but
to be fair,
that'll be part of the day, won't it?
Can I be honest?
What?
If the weather's reasonable, I'd like to go for a walk and try for a second time to get used to the very special filming equipment that is built into our new Sony Xperia 5 Mark II phones. But we'll see how it goes. If the weather's mild, I may pop out and do a bit of videoing and try and get better at using the camera.
Kelly, have you chosen what you'll be having as your turkey sub on Xmas Day? We've ordered from Sainsbury's. Because although I do love my festive plat, I like it on a Boxing Day and just kind of over Christmas snackily. So we've ordered these two turkey, they're like in pastry, aren't they?
Yeah.
Parcels.
2
turkey parcels from Sainsbury's. And we should be having them. But Jay's mum and dad wanted them too. And they're out of stock. So I've said, don't worry. I'll make you a festive plat for Christmas Day. And they can share because there's this like sides. It's not full sides. Platter, and it's stuffing bowls and mini pigs in blankets. But there's a lot there. So we'll share that with them, the platter, and I'll make them a festive plat. If Sainsbury's don't pull the finger out and come up with more stuff.
I've got a sneaking suspicion, to be honest, if we were going to be successful in getting stuff from Sainsbury's now, we'd have to be checking the website like every few hours, every day. Because I think stuff's coming in and then immediately getting sold, like through the website, through the ordering mechanism.
Yeah, could be.
Alice says, have you finished your Christmas shopping? I'm 95% done. Are we doing any?
We haven't got a lot to do this year. We're not buying food like we normally would, and because we're pretty much not seeing anybody, we don't even have a lot of giftage.
Not massive giftage
to buy. So
no, it's going to be good.
We've already bought a couple of bits.
Yeah.
You know, just to like we bought some from Aldi, and we'll get more bits. We've got bits to pick up from Sainsbury's when we pick up our
bits.
Christmas bits we've ordered. And we have got to the point now where we rarely buy each other Christmas presents, because unless it's like, get me that.
Yeah, it's like that, or it's, should we get this because it's gonna be good for us?
Yeah.
That's it, isn't it, basically? Ellie says, I need the Bailey's video.
Oh, it's so easy.
It's
Ellie,
written in capitals.
Oh, Ellie, you will love it. It's so easy to make. I'll tell you one essential ingredient. Jameson's whiskey. That's an essential ingredient.
Chris and Will, quite possibly, relating back to the previous question we answered about doing the Bailey's vlog, will drinking it take up the rest of the day?
No, because it's warm and I like it to settle down to room temperature and then over ice. So I'll have a little taste tomorrow, but no more than that. I like it in the bottle for a week or so to just kind of, mature.
Rebecca says, I think Jason sounds like the lead singer from Blossoms. Are you from Stockport like him? Saw their live show last week. Online, not really live. Obvs. Lol. I'm familiar with the Blossoms. They're a good band. And I suppose they're from Stockport. We're like 8 miles down the road from Stockport. So, yeah, it makes sense. Has anyone tried the Wicked Chia Cake? It's 9 quid. Chai, sorry. Oh, chai, yeah. It's 9 quid, which is a bit crazy, but it sounds nice. 9 quid? 9 quid, Imran? What is it? What's the weight on that for 9 quid? It better be a good, 800 kilograms.
Edges over Christmas already.
Oh, fair dues. Yeah. I don't blame you to a certain extent. I kind of go in fits and starts with Christmas. Sometimes I get excessively Christmassy, and then other times I'm just not interested at all. So I get your point. I get your point, Hedge. Oh. It does sometimes. Ooh. Nice one. Well, good luck with that, Stacey. I'm going to be making Christmas dinner for the first time because I can't go to my mum's. Might need the fire extinguisher at the ready. if all else fails, you've got a go-to option with the festive pastry plat.
Oh,
because it's epic.
Chris-made festive plat, and that's what they were having for Christmas Day. Fantastic.
Nice. Very nice, Chris. Oh, interesting, Naya. Interesting. I know some people put quite a lot of weight on this one. I don't think we ever have really, have we?
No.
What are you guys having for Christmas Eve dinner? I have no idea. I imagine it'll probably be something that's quite different to what we'll be having Christmas Day.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair to say. Probably an obvious answer, but we might not even just snack throughout the day. We might not even have a substantial meal.
We have a lot of plates over the Christmas period where instead of having a meal, we'll have a sandwich, a bit of a bollabon, / festive plat, blob of stuffing for me. You know, a couple of pickles, blah, 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 blah.
Chris and Will. Stick in the freezer, don't mess about. Simple as. Oh, Kelly. I'm not feeling festive this year, got a tree up, but nothing else. If you didn't walk in the dining room, you wouldn't know it was Christmas. Well, it's kind of, you know what, Kelly, to be fair, it's kind of similar. Our only sort of Christmas in the house is the living room, really, at the moment. So I can kind of get that. But like Paul said earlier on in the live, you know, when we just sort of started eating, it's been a really weird year. And it's been an incredibly tough year for a lot of people in a lot of different ways. So
I think that's why I'm really looking forward to Christmas.
Yeah.
And I'm ready this year more than before. But we never go mad on decorations.
We don't, do we?
Good night, Anita, and thank you so much for joining us. Lots of love.
Denine's going to be making the vegan, the Bailey's recipe.
You'll love the Bailey's recipe. Honestly, you'll. It's so much like Bailey's.
Kelly says similar. Yeah, Christmas Eve is picky foods and cheese and crackers for us. Nice, very nice. Ella, we're having a great December. Thank you for that. Leanne, my house looks like some elves threw up in it at the moment. Getting sorted now, lol. Good. I hope to see a picture of the tree, Leanne.
Yes.
When it's sorted.
If you're here still in this chat and if you're on Facebook but you're not yet a member of that vegan group, Vegan Food and Friendships, come and join us and let's all share pictures of us trees. That'd be nice.
Let's do that. Let's do all of that.
Right, shall we?
Will you be doing more Xmas shops and hauls? We're getting close to probably completing the shopping food vlogs now. I'm not sure. We might get one more in.
Well, we haven't done Morrison's, and Asda's got more bits in.
Yeah, you know, we might fit another one or two in.
Yeah.
On the over the next week or so, Joe. So thank you for that.
Forget, we don't have to. It's like when we did the Marks and Spencer's one, we didn't buy anything.
We didn't.
We just went in and vlogged.
Yeah. It's great.
So we can always do that, though,
Yeah.
can't we? We can always go and vlog without actually buying anything.
Nice one, Leanne. Yes. Good. It's been a wonderful evening, as always.
Yeah, thank you so much for joining us.
It means a great deal to us to have the support. We know that you, many of you in the community share our content, really appreciate the regularity of the vlogs, particularly this year, because as we said before, it has been a tough year. Thank you for all of the likes, the thumbs up. Thank you to all those people who subscribe, become channel members, support us on Patreon. If you're still here, the 93 people in the community right now, if you're not subscribed to us, then please do, because it's free and it's one of the best ways that you can support us in growing this channel. But it's been amazing tonight. It's been some great questions, some great recommendations.
We've had a good scram.
We've had a great scram.
We've had belting company for an hour and a half. What more can you ask for?
What more can you ask for?
You know, on a night like this.
What we've got next week is going to be, if I'm not mistaken, next Friday evening is going to be the quiz of the year. It's the quiz of the year next week with the quizmaster.
Is it?
And his glamorous assistant.
The quiz of the year. Oh, dear.
It's the last quiz of 2020. So it's the quiz of the year. So please do tune in next Friday and spread the word. Let everyone know to come and join us next Friday for the quiz of the year.
Chris and Will, but you can't ask me to do a dance that a girl does that comes to the house and hosts the show with Jason. I don't even know her that well.
It's a fair point.
However, next Friday she'll be here.
Quiz of the year.
Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Oh dear me.
Alice, Sabrina. Well, the clue's in the name. It's the quiz of the year. So it's probably got questions relating to the year that we've just had. 2020, the year of hell. I'm going now. I'm going to go.
I'm glad you're going.
I'm sorry. I got a bit intense for a minute, but because I was thinking about next week and the quiz of the year. And the thought just only dawned on me. Like literally this minute. There you go. I'll let the quizmaster know. I will do it in as excited a way as I can to get the quizmaster as excited as I am about it. And hopefully it'll be a wonderful thing. Night all.
Good night, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you to those of you that reached your hands into your pocket and sent us a super chat. And if you didn't, there's a donate link in the description. We're skin. Lots of love to you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you again very soon. Until then, please be excellent to yourselves and each other.
Night.